and washed out, weak and run down. Doctors will tell you that these conditions are often caused by a deficiency of iron. The iron you need to keep you physically fit and mentally alert. Medical studies show that 2 out of 3 women and many, many men lack the daily iron your body requires in a form your body can easily use and put to work. Every dose gives you more than your daily minimum iron requirement.
We are awake, we are awake, we are not alone. We are striving for more.
So if you're not getting the iron your body needs, feel weak, run down, and are easily upset,
we are striving for more.
start taking ironrealmmedia today.
Is there a sound issue? It looks like in there. Are you hearing me? Yeah, you're not hearing me.
I am hearing you, Walter.
But I don't think Josh is.
Are you hearing? You're not hearing Walter?
Chat's not hearing us at all, though. They're saying we're muted or no sound or. Oh, wait. Now they're saying they hear just me. Oh, I'm so confused. Righto. Right. Psych. Well, I think, no, Josh, I hear Zack and Walt. That's what J. Bill is saying. Now we're here on Walter. Say something, Zack.
Check 907, check 907.
Are y'all hearing Zach? Yeah, Zach and Walt, no Josh. So apparently it's your side of things that are still a bit wonky.
Knows it, Josh.
I've lost my place. Where was I? Talking to the lovely people in the chat. Was it bald and pantsless, or I was past that? What's a funky or racer maybe? Is that where I was? I think that's where I was. What's up, John? So are y'all still not here? We're not hearing Josh either. I don't know if he's talking or I'm typing, saying hey.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm not either. You do hear me though. Okay, cool. Everybody hears everybody. I said I hear you.
Josh is not allowed to speak
You cannot tell us
to the
anything.
people anymore. So when Josh says something,
Josh looks
we're
like
gonna have
he's on VHS film doing a Budweiser commercial.
to-
I don't know what that
Love it.
means exactly.
Mhm. Ray says it was doing this to him yesterday.
So it's not just you.
They don't
They're not
just hate you,
singling you out, right?
they hate others as well.
I sure that dude. Oops, sorry. I was just. Uh-oh. What did I do? You hear? And no StreamYard, no.
He says if you're not using StreamYard, then it's the YouTubes. Russians
No
and their
sound.
signal jamming.
It could be.
Damn OBSs.
You hear me again?
Oh,
What's up,
man?
man?
Walt again.
What's up? I guess I'll just talk to everybody. So how you out there? Eh? How's it going? Josh isn't the only one that was delinquent. Is that the word? Delinquent? No. Truant. How about that? Truant. Today. Well, I mean, that's why that was the first word I went to, because, I am delinquent. But yeah, I it was a terrible night of sleep last night between the cat and doing too much on Thursday. Jim had a class, kind of overdid it. Did a lot here at the house. Cleaned cat boxes, like fully, not just scooped them, but like dumped the whole thing, cleaned, that whole thing. And that, if you haven't done it in a while, then you know. Or you may not. I don't know. Anyway, when my clock went off at 3:30 finally, I was like, okay, well, I can try this, even though I felt like there was sand in my eyes. I was like, I can do this, and then I'll lay back down and take a nap. And from the time I got up to the time I finally texted them at about 10 till or 5 till or something, going, yeah, my eyes will not uncross. They wouldn't. I was just seeing to it everything, trying not to stumble in the house, getting around in the semi-darkness of early morning. And then I just couldn't do it. Finally just called it off. And I saw Zack, responding when I said I wasn't going to make it, telling me to feel better and get rest and sending out some love. But I missed the fact that Josh also was trilling. I'm trying to do those things together. What was I thinking? I don't know, something about sleeping. Oh, shadow band. Yeah, I get you, man. People can be a handful sometimes. Are y'all hearing me? Are y'all hearing anything but me?
Check 9-7.
Hello. Oh, I see John talking about used cat litter. So I guess that could be weaponized, I suppose. Now, what was it I was trying to use used cat litter for? Oh, when we first were only having the one cat, when you had left Panther or whatever he wound up being called, the black kitten over here, and we did get a litter box and had that happening for about a week or so and realized he wasn't going to use the litter box exclusively, that his favorite place to use was my corn plant that my mom had given me. And looking that up said, yeah, no, that's going to kill the plant. You need to make that stop. And so anyway, but at that point we were trying, just to keep the mice under control, out of the house, away from the house. And that's what I kept reading. If you spread used cat litter around the yard, outside, or around your property or whatever, it'll keep them at bay, keep other animals away, that kind of thing. Seems like I tried that one time and just couldn't get through it. It's pretty gross and nasty and smelly. And it was early on before I'd learned all my cat litter tricks and masks and gloves and hazmat suits and stuff. But anyway. What's the shoe man doing? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That might explain how come I'm not sleeping, because the energy is off the charts. So let me share it with you. Share it with you. Screen. I got it. Can I make that bigger?
Don't know if I've seen that before.
I was kind of thinking that I hadn't seen that myself, but I could be wrong. Pretty nuts. I better start sharing before I break it off. All right, Josh, say stuff and see if they hear you yet. Still no Josh. I don't know either. We could pull and go and come back and try again, or whatever you think might work. I don't know what would work. Yeah.
No Josh yet.
Still no Josh. Oh man. I don't know what our solution is at this point. Oh, I miss Mojo. What's up, Mojo? I just saw you, my friend. You're so stupid that you know when we're ready to shut it down. All right. Idiot. Joy. Well, yeah, the plan was to just kind of catch up and say hey, and really didn't have a guest planned or anything.
But it's kind of I don't know.
Yeah,
It's just not right. I can't hear Josh.
Kind of broken without time. I know. And he can hear us. That's the crazy part. I don't get it. All right, you tell us something, and then we'll tell him what you're saying, and then we'll talk about what you're saying. All right, so. What's up, Connie? Yeah, y'all are missing all the good funnies.
Yeah, Josh is cracking all the jokes. I mean, you just hear me and Walter laughing.
It's us laughing at his shit, right? So, if you take you wake up. Apparently, the cat droppings, I mean, the cat litter doesn't keep away raccoons, because where he was standing across the fence around the corner of the back of the shed back there is kind of where I go to clean the litter box, because I know it's not going to be a place for anybody steps or walks. So he was right there where I was doing it. Better stop.
Y'all in chat are the best.
I know it. I'm playing catch up right now. Did anyone notice how fake? I missed that one, Jeff, apparently. I did notice how fake the other thing looked. Did you see that video I sent? Zack, I know you can answer me, and they'll know you did or answer me.
I'm not sure.
You
was
would know.
That a Charlie Kirk one?
It was it was the Magic Bullet 2.0.
Oh yeah.
Where it does this and that, and the rings and jumps, and all kind of interesting footage. I thought, in this day of AI, wait, what happened? Ooh, that could be what that footage was. Very much so. So what Josh is saying right now, man, we got to fix this. I don't either, Rick. Right. Well, apparently it was when you keyed the music up and got it running. It's when maybe that's what it is. Is the internet's going, oh, so you think you can play music now, motherfucker? What's up, Rico? Oh, I heard an echo.
No, that
Hear
was
an
me.
echo.
That was me.
Okay. Well, poopies.
I know it.
I was going to say, yeah, we'll see y'all Monday, I guess. But if we don't fix this, we may not see y'all Monday. Ooh,
Monday,
hello.
Monday.
Hey, buddy. Come on.
Hey, to meet the kitty.
Come on. Come on. He's back, kitty. You don't want to be on TV, he said.
Yeah. I'm sorry, y'all.
Okay, are y'all
Right.
currently hearing music playing, the intro music thing? They're not because it's not bouncing. Okay, never mind. He said you're not hearing it because it's not bouncing. So it's about the bounce.
Bounce, bounce.
I'm just being so silly.
No
Yeah,
music.
Connie said no music. Oh, sorry to hear that, Valley, that you're having a rough couple days. I do commiserate with you. I've had a rough couple myself with my eyes, for sure. He'll be better, though. I'll rest up tonight, get a really good night's sleep. Well, I might. We'll see how the cats act. It's really turned into this whole kitten wants to be in and won't let it stop. Like used to, if we didn't want her in the room, we'd let her meow for about 5 minutes and so, and then she'd go away and go back and, live somewhere else in the house for the night and leave us alone. But now she is adamant that, yeah, no, I know if I keep this up, you will get up and let me in. So I'm just going to keep it up. And she does endlessly. So usually about an hour
That's
of
what
that,
she
I finally
said.
snap up. Wow. I know that dude.
Oh.
Wait, let me
Sorry, I
get
could not
back.
help it, man. That was so golden. I was going to stay in the background. But hey, Zach, did you not say on last Sunday's Sombrero? I said, hey, I think Have No Spears coming back. And you're like, this is the first I've heard of it. Were you being sarcastic? Or
No, this
This
was
was
kind of a this morning type
last
thing.
minute spur of the moment
Like, are we going to
situation.
go tonight since we didn't go today? This morning?
whoa! I'm totally psychic.
Nah, I wouldn't mess
I
with you
mean, you're
like that.
psycho, and I mean psychic indeed, but
Psycho.
yes, Josh, checking? No
No,
check, no
Josh.
check.
No.
No.
He's shaking his head.
Have you given it a Google smooch trying to see if you can figure it out?
Oh
Probably.
my god! So sorry, that's the first time I've heard it repeated. I want to get that to catch on. Give it a Google smooch.
We'll get it out.
Well, no, it'll catch on. No one will ever know that I invented give it a Google smooch. It's so awkward.
A Google smooch.
You don't believe me? Give her a Google smooch. Dude, I creep myself out.
Are y'all here, Enrico? That's a question I guess we should ask.
Yeah.
Oh wow, dude, it's going hard. What's up,
Obi-Wan
anyway?
Hey, can I do can I give myself 15 seconds, then I'll mute myself forever?
Everybody's famous
don't
for
do all
15
that.
minutes.
Don't be muting yourself forever.
Well, I mean for tonight. I've already promoted the crap out of Solo Sombrero, Hurricane Rico, and one of the guys I had invited was a Glober, but a guy I respect, and he picked another fight. So now I just want to make it about, like kind of what part one was, but without the theme. The theme with my part one was musical conspiracy trivia. I kind of want to just chat, like have a night show, if you will. I called Walt earlier while I was shopping with my daughter, and Nathan from Commercial Sound Video is down. But I'm kind of like just sending out an invite. I would like to have like 5 dudes just chatting about life, not conspiracy, not flat Earth, not those things either. Like nothing's off the table, but I'm just sending out an invite because man, I did so much work for the promo, I don't want to cancel. So if anyone wants to hang out for 2 hours and just talk about what's on your mind, is that 15 seconds?
That was good enough.
Pretty
We'll
please?
call it 15.
Oh,
Sounds like 45. We cut you off at 15 though, so nobody heard the
Yeah,
end of
nobody
that.
heard the whole end of that shit. So.
No, I'm joking.
No one heard past me stepping in with the ambulance. I
Speaking
don't
of
know
the
where that
first
started, dude.
Rico
Like, Zack's
solo,
such a better dude than me.
Stop.
Go ahead.
no, I'm just letting you finish up, man. But yeah,
That's what
I've changed my vibe. I think Crumb might be right, man. I think Paul McCartney may still be with us.
I kind of do too, man. Like, it's
Well, there's
all
a
over the
reason
place.
that I think it today, and I didn't think it yesterday. So do you know the channel Wings of Pegasus? He does music analysis, really deep stuff.
Nope.
He's a British guy.
No.
He's a British guy. He plays guitar and sings for a band called Wings of Pegasus. And I found him looking for guitar instructions like 8 years ago, whatever. And he'll do mostly he was doing reactions early on to like bands, but he would do like deep stuff. Like if you were a guitar player and watched him break down like a scene with Roy Clark or Yngwie Malmsteen or whoever, dude, he went so deep on guitar nerdism about it because he's a guitarist. But then he started doing these things where like a lot of the YouTube guitarists I watch, especially Rick Beato, were all talking about just the overuse of pitch correction live on albums, just getting ridiculous. So he started going into famous live recordings to check and see were there pitch corrections and shit. He uses all this software and you see all the voice print data and all this stuff on each person.
Yeah,
well, apparently he
Rick
did
Beato is.
Huh?
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Well, no, I was going to say even Zack would be down with Rick Beato. He's the guy that found the original live clip of "Better Man" by Pearl Jam. They linked up the live intro versus the studio part. But go ahead, sir. Sorry.
Shadow and Villentano both know about it. Yeah. So he did a breakdown apparently in within the last year or so. He did a breakdown because he just kept seeing people in his chats talking about the whole Paul is dead thing, and so he broke it down and looked at voice patterns and prints and all this before '66 and after '66, and he was like, "Yeah, it's the same voice." But apparently there's a new flux of it coming in, probably because me and Chrome were talking about it, because I've got 180 videos about it coming by my feed now, and I watch a few just to see if there's anything new that I haven't been exposed to over the years, and it's all pretty much the same old stuff. But today he sat there and took photographs of Paul's left hand, his guitar playing hand, bass playing hand, and showed how there's a vein that starts at his wrist and goes kind of in a U shape towards his pinky and then curves up towards his middle finger. And he shows that same vein in pictures all from before 66 and after 66. And it's kind of like that thing with the male-female skeleton. There's really you can't
Sure.
there's no plastic surgery to replace your fucking veins in your hand to make you look like somebody. You know what I mean? That just isn't a thing.
Well, hey, what's the straight up answer to this? Was one left-handed and the other right-handed or not?
Wait, what?
Paul McCartney playing the bass. Was one left-handed and the other right-handed? Yes or no?
No, it was
That's
just
simple.
it was just said that later he played not as accurately and had to learn, and so his playing was not as good as it was early on.
And the other big thing was kind of like with Elvis. Elvis has a groundskeeper that looks a lot like Paul McCartney's groundskeeper, which they both look like they could be the other guys earlier.
So you're thinking it's the
These rabbit
whole
holes.
Lincoln secretary Kennedy and Kennedy's secretary
Maybe,
Lincoln? It's that
yes.
thing?
I'm like, you know what? I'm not thinking anything. I just don't like to get Crumb that alive. He's passionately against it. Which, by the way, my mom is coming on Sunday to, well, I guess that's not proof either, but in my mind it's proof. Like, a lot of people don't believe my mom's name is Jenny, and her number was 8675309.
It was about your
I'm
mom.
about to prove it. No, no, this was like 2003, like way later than the song. But a lot of people don't believe me. Dude, if I was going to make up a lie, I'd be like, hey, I'm bigger than 4 inches. Like, I'd make up something cool. Like, why would I make up? Sorry. But no, like, I promise it's true. Like, why would I make that up? Oh my God, I once met a guy that his mom's name was Jenny. Like, why would I do that? I don't know. By the way, I'm a solid 5.
Unless you just got out of the pool.
I was going to say 4 if you just got out of the pool.
I was in the pool. I'm definitely a grower and on the shore.
Does that make a difference?
Either way, she's agreed. Oh my God, yes.
It's like a turtle.
You know what?
head.
I felt
It gets smaller?
I felt so good about myself. I felt so good about myself until I met the lead singer of Alien Ant Farm. He ruined my life. I was like, oh, okay, I get it. So I'm not going to shower for the worst. I'm not going to shower for the rest of Wart Shore. Not that I could say, but I bet it looks the same, but in a different direction. You know what? Different subject.
So, like,
but yeah, Mom's going to come on some days to call my mom a liar. We're going to have a problem.
What? Go down.
But
Go down.
Well,
so
no,
you're
I'm
a
just saying,
musician
she's
who's
gonna come on.
performed. That's cool. I can't wait to hear it, Nita. So you're a musician who's performed live before. Right? Yeah, you. No, Zack. Yeah, you. So in chat, I see Shadow Band and Alan Holman, going back and forth about AI and pitch correction and, just the pros and the cons thereof. So, like, I don't know what your take on it is, but my take is this. I can listen to an album and hear an album version of a song all day, every day. Like, I can listen to it right now, and it's going to sound exactly like it did when I listened to it 3 years ago. Well, unless it's the new remastered version, but other than that, it's going to sound the same. And that's cool. I want to hear those solos. I want to hear that voice. But when I go to a concert, I want to hear the different take on the solo or the different inflection of the vocals. Call him what you will, fake hair, wig wearing, hypocritical money making fucker, Paul Stanley, whatever. But his takes on songs live were always so radically different than the album version. And they were great takes, not like, oh, he fucked up, but like, oh, he changed it and it's fucking awesome. So
I heard Sting and the Police used to do that stuff on purpose. Like, if you wanted to hear the Police song, you went to go see a cover band, because they've done it so many times. They don't want to play the song like that. They have the Calypso version they're playing this year.
Exactly.
Oh, and Stuart Copeland's like the worst, best drummer ever. As far as like, hey, I want to improv the shit out of this. This is going to get me the cover of Modern Drummer. Like, he means well, but yeah, that's a brilliant band. By the way, you guys brought up Shadow Band. You owe me 2 years. You owe me freaking 2 years for Turnstile. I'm
I don't know what
obsessed
that
with
means.
Turnstile. The band Turnstile. Like, they're like number 2 to Deftones right now. Like, I've got 2 T-shirts. Every sombrero ad, if you listen to the music, it's Turnstile. It's the best band that you can't put into a category. Just trust me. Just look up Turnstile. Shadow
Sounds
Band.
familiar. Like
Well,
I
beat
think I
your
have.
ass. You guys play it for me. Never Enough. That black and white ad I did for Sombrero with DJ leading it. Just trust me. Look it up. You guys played it. No, I remember Josh going, "Oh, I get that." Like, it had a really great. You know what? I'm trying to speak music language. They're perfect. Turnstile is perfect.
Did it
Like,
have 2
a lot of people
turntables and
used
a
to be like,
microphone?
"Hey, Rico, I'm not that perfect, but hey, Rico, if you can join any band, what would it be?" And they would be surprised. They would think I would say something heavy. But for years, my answer was Weezer, but early Weezer.
I love
Now my
Weezer.
answer is Turnstile. Oh, dude, the Blue Album and Pinkerton, yes. Well, now my answer is Turnstile. So fuck you, Shadow Band. Oh, I just hit fuck
Remember
really hard.
Cracker?
Be with you, girl.
Make you sleep. Yeah. I saw them. Rockstock 97, I think they were there. That was when I saw them. I don't know. I went to so many festivals and stuff like that. Hell, I might have seen your band, Rico. Do you ever play Chicago or Indy or Alpine Valley up in Wisconsin?
Oh, yeah. We played the Bottleneck. We played with the Pumpkins there before they were on a big label. Yeah.
Yeah, I might have
I'm
seen
the
you guys.
biggest person you've ever met that never made it. But yeah, dude, Chicago's a cold fucking city. Holy shit.
It used to be awesome.
There's
dude.
footage of me. No, I loved it, but there's footage of me loading up my gear. And because I was sweating so hard from playing, it looks like the Holy Ghost is leaving my body.
Mhm.
The footage is so, because it's so windy and cold, but I love the city. A lot of cool art museums there too.
Yeah, I loved the Field Museum and the Museum of Science and Industry. They had the Museum of Natural History, and then they had the Museum of Science and Industry. We used to go to each one every year, and then they had the aquarium, and they had one of those big IMAX theaters that was just enormous.
Is
Yeah.
one of those the one with like the 4 big balls on the sidewalk? Like, don't make it. That's what she said, joke. Like 4
No,
big, like,
the
I'm
Museum of
colorblind,
Natural
but,
History
like,
had 2 lions right outside the front of it, like giant
oh,
lion
you know what?
statues.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
And then the 2 lions. Have you ever seen that movie, The Ghost in the Darkness? Val Kilmer. What's his name? I forget his name. But it was about Remington, the gun maker and hunter. How he died. He was killed by these lions hunting him, supposedly. They were trying to build a bridge for a railroad or something like that down in Africa. And this engineer was trying to kill these lions, and they sent Remington. And the way the story goes, Val Kilmer, he's the engineer. The lions killed.
What's the name of the movie again?
The Ghost in the Darkness. Great movie.
No, I'm writing it down.
Oh,
Yeah.
and The Darkness.
One was called The Ghost, one was The Darkness. Yeah, and. Or is that a Mandela effect?
Have you guys seen the movie The Lost City of Z?
Don't think so.
Yeah, I was going to say, it does sound familiar.
But those lions from that movie are at the Field Museum. I've seen those lions. They're
All right, I just
stuffed
wrote
or
that
whatnot.
down.
Or not the
Well,
Field
you know how
Museum,
I'm
the
obsessed
Museum of
with
Natural History.
I'm obsessed with I know Ryan Murphy is a bad human being. I get it. So I get why people are like, yeah, I'm not going to check that out. He did American Horror Story, and there's a lot of really bad stuff there. But he's really good. Oh, I practiced that word, Walt. Menen. Nope. Menen. Nope. No, I practiced it earlier.
Keninigan?
Menendez.
Can you say
Menendez.
Keninigan?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's getting real.
Oh my god, am I a lizard? Keninigan. Keninigan. Oh my god, I'm a reptile. Either way, his next series is the third monster series. It's about Ed Gein. It has the lead role, Charlie Hunnam from Sons of Anarchy, and he's playing Ed Gein. It looks to be amazing. Dude, I practiced it. I practiced so hard. Hold on. Here it goes. If I don't say it, I'm a lizard. Here it goes. Ready? The Menendez brothers. That's so hard for me to say. I dated a girl that couldn't say hallelujah.
Oh my goodness. Did you hear what NASA's plans are? We're going to the moon, and we're going to send people around the moon. Now, they never say by this date, right? No earlier than February 2026. Well, yeah, no shit. I'll say no earlier than 2037. But that, tell me when you're going to do it, like a deadline. I don't need to know when you plan on starting the option of doing it. So no earlier than February 2026. And they plan to launch to go and land on the moon sometime in 2027, but it's unclear if the agency will meet that target. So they're already, kind of greasing you up for the fact that it's not going to get done by then, at least. But yeah, that's what the new NASA, since they had a bunch of people replaced and all that, and a new whatever administrator and blah, 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 blah. Yeah. So that's the plan. Haven't seen much about the old Atlas 31, whatever, the comet. Yeah, I'm not seeing, they're not sharing it with me. Wow, people are getting fired for their comments about Charlie Kirk's death on social media. Good. Good. Enjoy trying to find another job right now. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, have you seen that one guy that's getting people fired? Have you seen that one guy, like, he's getting, like, he's blowing up for getting people fired for saying, thank God he's dead.
Yeah,
I'm
there's
like,
all kinds
how
of
can
people
you
getting.
say something like that and call someone else fascist? Like, the irony
Say you're
is,
the one, wanting peace and love, and we just want to get along and have discourse. And then you cheer when somebody gets shot who never laid a finger on anybody, as far as I know. He wasn't known for being rude, or he seemed like a pretty nice guy from all the video, and I watched quite a few of his videos, his debates and whatnot. He seemed like a nice person, and he was pretty much just preaching the Bible.
And
Yeah.
his family looks beautiful. Like, I mean, come on, man. Oh my God. You know what? I know I'm that Bible guy, but I really feel in my heart that we have a front row seat ticket to the end. It just feels like things are out of control.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm sure they were saying
I
this
think
back
he's a
in the
little
late
bit more
60s, early 70s, though, too, Rico. Things get out of control.
I know. I've heard that argument. Believe me, I've heard that argument. But my heart's never felt this way. Like, he's a bit more pro-Israel.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to laugh.
You know what?
Josh
You know what?
Josh cracking jokes and nobody can hear him on the show.
Do I need to back off? I will.
No, not at all. No,
please, Lord, don't. Stay here.
going.
Stay here.
No, I was saying Josh is cracking jokes, so that's what I'm laughing at, people, not at Rico. Josh is throwing in his little one-liners. None of y'all can hear him now.
Do you have text-to-speech on your shit, Josh?
We need to get a sign language translator person.
Right?
But a cool one. Oh, man.
No, I'm watching it, baby. Oh, I'm not on mute. I'm sorry.
Sorry. My mom was asking what was happening with dinner. But I guess, okay, I want to talk. And she's like, I'm hungry. I'm like, what?
I'm pretty sure the whole show.
Oh.
Hold on. I'm trying to mute.
Hey, Josh, join Teams from your phone and see what happens.
That's an idea.
That was from Nemo in chat. Call the flatline, Bill and Tano said. I say we all hop in the car with Daryl. He's going to the bong rip spot. So,
oh, snap.
What's up? Right. That's what I'm saying.
Dude,
I think that would help us all.
Andrew keeps promising to help me go back there, but he keeps forgetting.
I'm on my way back.
Like, he wants me to start with like mellow gummy. Not you, puppy.
I do
Walk
have
away.
voice to text.
Don't ever make
This
your
is a
butt look
preview.
sexy, puppy.
For full text, click generate
Walk away.
voiceover.
To destroy my sweater.
Whoa.
Whoa.
To this dread as I walk away. As I walk away.
As I walk away,
Me unravel.
watch
I'll
me
soon
unravel.
be
I'll
naked.
soon be
Lying on the
naked.
floor. Lying on the floor.
Lying on the
I come
floor. I
undone.
come undone. No, just make me with
Copyright,
solo.
rock. Copyright.
Actually, Matt Sharp showed me how to drive a stick shift. We both lived in Dallas at the same time. Well, I didn't get it that day, but Matt Sharp, who was on the first two Weezer records, the bass player from the Blue Record and Pinkerton, tried to show me how to drive a. Well, I didn't get it, but he tried to. I was auditioning for a band. You guys know who the Toadies were?
Oh, yeah. Dude.
Yeah, I auditioned for them.
Make up your mind.
Yep. Well, I like Tyler the best, but I sold all my stuff and moved down there, and they just rehired their old drummer, so I was just stuck there.
Around the lake tonight by my
Boom.
Oh, wow. Sure, they're going to be in San Antonio on the December 27th of this year.
I can promise you.
Well, I auditioned for that band,
As
Wow, they're
And
gonna be
I
in
did
Houston on the
not get the gig.
29th. Oh wow! I
with
broke my
dark
computer. What happened?
hair
But I met the
and soft
bass player from the
skin.
Reverend Horton Heat. The Reverend Horton Heat.
Hello,
I met
hello,
Forever.
them.
hello. Oh man, I'm broken.
Did they get that from the Sandlot? Forever. And
All I know about his vocals
gonna
is his dad was like
lie.
a preacher, and he got his style
Won't
from his
you
dad being
hold
a preacher.
my
You know what the best
pushing
Toady song you've never heard?
lover? I bet there's quite a few.
Look up.
My
Well, no, I'm
lover
going to tell you the
girl,
best Toady
don't
song.
be a
I'm going to wait for Walt to exercise his demons, then I'll tell you.
I think I fixed it. I think I fixed
You got him? Got those. All right, the best Toady song is called Backslider. It's the coolest riff. It was Queens of the Stone Age. Before that was even a band. It's super riffy. It's like the most radio friendly version of Queens of the Stone Age. Let's see. Meets Clutch. Just look up the song by the Toadies called Backslider. I fucking nailed it. If they wouldn't have rehired that guy, I probably still wouldn't have got it. I'll be honest with you. But I would have been super close. I would have been super close. Had a good time. I was hammered during that audition. They were hammered too, though. Coors Light.
I've had a few myself, but it's got the mountains turn blue.
I still like that band. You know what? My current wife told me what the Toady song Tyler was about. I thought, if you look up the lyrics, I thought the whole song he was talking about, you know what? If you're not familiar with the song, this won't mean anything to you. But I thought the verses, he was talking about happier times. And when the pre chorus happens, he talks about kidnapping her. And I'm like, and Amory was like, no, she's in the trunk in the verses. And I'm like, no, they're having a good time. And I went back and listened to it, and she nailed it. It's such a dark song. It's so Tarantino. Josh, good call.
Caw.
I'm glad I called in now. I'm just cooking.
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, yes, sir.
Hmm.
Well,
Say
I
my
hadn't
name,
heard
say
you
my
before.
name.
Well, no, I thought you were absent. I thought you were absent. Like, you were in the background, volume wise. But now I can hear you well. Oh, they can?
No. But Josh. Everyone but Josh. That's why he's been quite quiet this evening.
All right, I gotta serve dinner. I love you guys. I'm gonna be in the background.
Alrighty, Rico. Thanks for dropping in, man. Always a pleasure.
All right, love you guys so much.
Love ya.
Hey, tell Cami I love her.
Will do.
All right, love you guys.
Boom, 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 boom. Well, I don't know, Josh.
It is kind of. And it is interesting that it happened after you played our intro song that we kept getting strikes on. There is that. Well, poopy drawers.
Poopy drawers.
What's up, Fletch? Fletch saw the toadies before they were big.
Nice.
I'm trying to remember. Have I seen them at a festival maybe? I think I did. Oh, no, wait. No. Who was that to sing Lump?
She's lump.
Presidents
She's
of the
lump.
United States of
Yeah.
America. That's who I saw.
She's in my head.
Kind of that same era.
Yeah.
That was
Stood alone in a parking lot.
Oh, what's up, Big Brian Gasca in the motherfucking house? Brian.
Piranha. Hey, happy
belated birthday, Gasca.
And a very merry birthday to everyone else, too, out there.
Okay.
Who was that? A very merry birthday to you, to me as you. Is that Alice in Wonderland? Yeah.
That would explain my.
A very merry birthday party.
Right on.
It's just, it's kind of weird not.
I mean, Zack can talk. It's not that, but it's just weird not to have your comments be heard and us laughing at shit you're saying like we're stupid for no reason. I'm sure this is coming across bizarre as fuck on their part.
Like,
how
are
bizarre
these
is
two
this?
guys retarded? What are they laughing at?
Right, what are they laughing at?
They're like in the middle of a story and then they both just start laughing, but there's nothing funny about it.
Nobody told you you had to leave, Rico. You're more than welcome to come back. But we may be about.
He's long.
He's long.
I'd like to see the Violent Femmes if they go on tour again. I hear they bring all their equipment on the bus.
That's what's up. They're cheering them jams early in the day back at Joe's Garage in Fort Worth. That's what's up, brother. So yeah, Nico's birthday is the 16th. Y'all don't forget.
Copy that.
What? Daryl is at the spot.
At the spot.
Don't choke, bro. Don't choke.
Can you guys hear me now?
I used to have a spot. I don't know. Can y'all hear Josh now?
Yeah, about to know.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh. Josh got bouncy. Bouncy. Rico said 5x5. Brian asked, were you trying to hold out for a bigger contract?
And of course, now there's
Josh. Yeah, they all say yeah. All right, go, Josh. It's your turn.
Recap everything that you have said so far.
Yeah,
Happy
all
Friday.
that stuff.
Happy Friday, my friend. Oh, we got it, Nemo. You're gonna hear him.
I think we have it. I'm not sure.
Gosh, you ain't gonna start no shit now,
Do
are
we
you?
have it?
I'm going to start shit everywhere I go.
Shit, oh, you haven't even seen it yet. The shit I'm about to start. Stop what you're doing, because Josh about to ruin.
The rhythm and the style that you're used
style
to.
that is used to. All right, guys. We all have a good night. And
That worked out well. I don't even need this shit. Get rid of that fucking microphone because I ain't using it.
Get rid of those turntables, too.
But not my Heineken beer.
You can pry it from his cold, dead hand. Heineken wasn't bad. We would get that on, we'd get kegs of that. We had a kegerator.
I liked it, but it was never like good Heineken. Mine was always old, skunky Heineken.
Got warm, got cold, got warm, got cold. Wasn't Heineken the one with the 33 on it?
You mean the number of hours it took to capture Charlie Kirk's killer? I don't know.
Was it 33 hours?
Yeah.
Imagine
Exactly.
that.
It was 33 exactly.
That's kind of crazy. Just saying.
Yeah. There's a lot of legit things I think happened. There's also a lot of fishy things I think going on. So take that for what it's worth.
Yeah, he could have been one of the sacrificial lamb type things where, you know, he wasn't in on it per se.
Yeah.
But they've been setting him up for this for a decade, ever since he started that thing. I mean, he's been on news channels all over the place. You see him all over, you know, him, Candace Owens. Maybe they aren't a part of the show knowingly. Maybe they are just useful pawns. That'll be sacrificial lambs at one time or another. Yeah, I don't know. He seemed like a good guy, but then again, I don't know the man. Never met him. Even if I had met him one time and shook his hand and had a 5-minute conversation, that's still not enough to judge somebody on whether or not, they're a good person or not. But I don't know. Everything I saw from the guy, though, I had no complaints about his personality. He just seemed like a nice guy.
He did. I was like you. I watched a fair amount of his stuff. I never heard a hateful word come out of his mouth. Not quite sure why everybody's telling people that he promoted hate and was spreading hate and was just a hateful person. I don't know that they could provide a single example of it, which I thought was interesting.
It depends on how you define hate. If hate is something you don't want to hear, then yeah, he said hateful things to people. If that's how they felt, if they took it as hateful. I mean, when you tell someone the truth, sometimes it hurts. So does that make that hateful, telling someone the truth? Or is that real love?
Well,
right
they don't
there?
want to hear that their biology didn't change by magic. They don't want to hear that.
Mm-hmm. It's just a shame. He had a young family. Just, yeah, sucks. But yeah, the idea of killing somebody that didn't hurt anybody you knew, physically harm. Now, saying something that you don't agree with, I'm sorry, folks. Sticks and stones, remember? We need to bring that back. People need to hear that and have it engraved into their heads like we did as children. he said this about me. She said, yeah, sticks and stones will break your bones. Words will never hurt you.
Unless they come from your parents, in which case they will leave lifelong emotional scars. Just saying.
Rub some dirt on it. No, yeah. The parenting in this country has gone to shit. Everybody wants to be an influencer or this or that and this and that. And
how about influence at home? How about do that? How about
exactly, you are an influencer to the most important people in your life, and you're influencing them in what way? Raise your children. Wow, that's a big spider web. Wow, is that a big spider web? That thing wasn't here yesterday. I'd have been busy.
In chat saying Charlie was just the next sacrificial lamb in the game he was playing and probably had no knowledge of it. Yeah, There you go. There you go. Get you a cord, Valley Park.
I mean, granted, there were some pretty unusual hand signs going on behind him at the time. But old boy was paying for pretty decent security. I think he had some knowledge of it. Otherwise, he wouldn't have been paying hundreds and thousands and millions of dollars on a security team to go with him everywhere he went.
Yeah, I don't know what their signs are and all that kind of stuff, you know? That could have been a signal to one of his team, this and that. Hey, grab that guy, this or that, blah, 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 whatever. There's somebody in the crowd over here. Keep an eye on him. Who knows what they were saying to each other with their hand signals. Crazy.
Daryl says, at least we have Ben Shapiro. Boy, babe. The timing, I did think it was strange. Like we just needed another booster shot of trauma for the country. After 24 years, and let them start to wear off a little bit. Facebook does a pretty good job of keeping porn off. I know they can keep stuff off there if they want to keep it off there. The fact that that shit was just basically on a fucking repeat everywhere you look sure says a lot.
Yeah, I wasn't too thrilled about seeing it. I was like, okay. I went on Facebook to check the marketplace, looking for trucks. As soon as I opened it, that's the first thing I saw. It was like that clip. And I was like, oh, that's not the first thing I want to see in the morning. What the fuck? Maybe a little heads up, like you might not want to see this.
I saw one from a distance on YouTube, and I watched it happen, but it was like from across the crowd and up high, and like you couldn't really see a whole lot. Like, all right, that didn't look very good. I didn't really have a need to see anything else. Then later, Dixie comes up with her phone. She says, "What do you think about this? Does this look real to you?" And she showed me the clip. I'm like, "Oh no, that's AI. That's AI. If it were real, there's no way they would just let that shit play. It's got to be an AI that somebody just put up, and they haven't had a chance to take it down yet because they wouldn't just let his real death play on a loop like that." And I'm looking. Like, I don't know. That might be real. In so much that it's not AI. Huh. So I was a little shocked, to say the least. And no desire to watch it up close and personal like that.
No, me neither.
Yeah, thankfully that video I had sent you guys where they were dissecting the travel of the bullet and the ring jumping from finger to finger and all that, they had blocked out all the bad stuff or whatever. Like, good, I don't want to see that.
He did a pretty good job with that ring, though. I mean, it's a hinged ring, which I thought was interesting because you could see him playing with it and fidgeting with it and all that stuff because it's like a little fidget toy ring. And he opens it and closes it and on his finger, and you see it several times. Or not. I don't fucking know. Can't trust anything anymore.
All the world is a stage.
The next one leaves at 3.
Hmm. Do, 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 do.
The guy's telling the guy at work, I just don't understand how they could say he's hateful. Like, I've watched this stuff. He is so patient talking to these dumbasses. Like, I would be totally hateful to these morons.
Yeah, I would be more like Andrew Wilson.
Uh-huh. Maybe not quite that bad, but probably pretty close. I wouldn't say bro so much.
Yeah.
Give me a second. I just heard something crash in the other room. See what they're tearing up.
It's a biometric kitty. Bye.
Yeah, now that I'm looking at chat, I'm looking at my supply here. I might have to hit both of you fellers up here shortly. Daryl and Thunder Chicken both. It's about that time. Assuming y'all got flour on hand.
Tis the season.
Tis the season. Or at least getting close.
Had a good first half. But Thunder doesn't get all that much of a season up there in Michigan.
Freshy says. A lot fresher fresh. So fresh it'd wear a giant clock around its neck. That's how fresh it is.
Flavor Flav.
Flour in the house. Sherry's new password. Smooch her Google is my new password.
Mooch her Google. I like it.
Smooch her right on the Google.
Give her a little Google smooch. Neener. Rico was awful. Oh yeah, he had to step away, didn't he? So I don't think I've ever seen Rico go this long without saying something. Everything all right there, Walter?
Yeah, it was Michelle's organite pyramid. It's on top of the bookcase thing in there where all her yarn patterns and all that are. Rizzo tends to sleep and lounge up there. Well, most of them actually take turns getting on top of there and knocking things off. But just the way it hit, it sounded like something bad. Beans and bullets. I got a new password for you, Sherry. So we're in we're in what's it called? Hobby Lobby? Is that the one that's the Christian store? Hobby Lobby? I think it is.
Might be.
Let me make sure. Or is it Michael's? Yeah, no, it's not. It's you would think it would be Michael's because the Archangel, but it's not. It's Hobby Lobby. So we're in there, and they constantly play Hallelujah, like constantly. Good Jesus song, Hallelujah. Leonard Cohen. If you don't know the lyrics, go look it up. It is not a Christian song in any
evil and wicked, dude.
manner.
It sounds beautiful.
But
I started learning it.
Oh yeah, Hallelujah! And they play it all the time.
I'm reading the word. I'm singing the words. I'm like, wait a minute. This doesn't sound very Christian to me. This sounds kind of anti-Christian.
Right, not at all. Not at all. But anyway, that wasn't what they were playing. They were playing this funk. I mean, it was so funk, it was stank version of He's Got the Whole World in His Hands. And I could not believe how funky and like, woo, it was. And Michelle was trying to look at some yarn, and I was just lost in the music. And she was like, can you please move over a little bit? And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I was sitting here stunned by the funk. So instead of that being my 5th album, you can use it for a password, Sherry.
Stunned by the funk.
Stunned by the funk.
Stunned by the funk.
That's great. He has 9 songs. There you go. Lee, y'all figured it out. Shout out to 3 of the most amazing that I can personally attest to alchemists, healers that I know personally, well, not personally, but, in a roundabout way. One of them I've hugged up on. I shook hands probably with Melissa, the accidental alchemist there in chat. And then we have Lee Thunder Chicken, amazing healer. And man, Daryl Davis, Flat Earth Farm.
Making real medicines.
Yeah, poor Justin and Melissa had other things going on. They had bigger fish to fry. As I recall, they were having car issues.
Mm-hmm.
But Constance, I am a bit of a ginger. I couldn't really dye my boot if I wanted to. She said my camera had me looking a bit like a ginger.
Ah, ginger. They're gonna get ya.
Where did I just hear a joke about? On that Peacemaker show.
I haven't watched the last episode. I think I only watched the first 2. It's starting off kind of slowish, well, I guess the second episode it was a little more. I don't know. Not a big fan of multiverse stuff.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Always an out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like Rick and Morty did that, and then now everybody's running with it. Oh, you can just start over again in a whole new world that's pretty much exactly the same. Okay, Rick and Morty did it. We can do it too.
We can do it.
Or if you want to go to a world that's totally different, where it's nothing but butts or boobs everywhere. Yeah, it's just, get some originality, some creativity. Make up a story there's only 19 of them to choose from. Come on, people.
Right, pick one.
Pick one. Make up your own characters. There's so many good movies out there with great stories from the past. You could just change the names of people and places and this and that and pretty much have the same great story, the twist and everything. And people would barely ever know. Only people like Quentin Tarantino. That dude's seen like every freaking movie. And not just seen it, but like analyzed them. Have you ever heard him talk about movies? Especially from like the past?
Oh yeah, especially that's what I was going to say, especially in his younger days when he would just go off for like 15, 20 minutes straight like about some one thing and like know too much about it. especially some of the more weird, rare, obscure,
crazy movies. You
exploitation,
can't even find them.
like, yeah.
Look at how he filmed this one part, and it's like a 30-second clip, and he'll, like you said, he'll talk about it for 15 minutes. How amazing this changed cinema forever, and blah blah blah. And I had no clue. Yeah, he's like a historian.
Even me. Granted, a lot of them are repeats, so that doesn't help. But even now, I feel guilt about all the time I've wasted just sitting on my ass watching movies or TV. Like, no purpose. I guess it's a little bit entertaining at the time, but like, serves zero purpose. Just
Great
nothing.
weapon.
Just wasted hours.
Great weapon.
Yeah, I don't know about that though, Josh. I mean, if you take this world that we're in, that we know they are turning everything upside down on its head, then I turn that upside down on its head, and I don't treat it as fake, mindless entertainment. I look for their truth; they hide in it, and then just the opposite with their fucking news and bullshit is usually just ignored. But if I do have to be exposed to it, then I know it's the fake and the bullshit story that's being spun out in front of me, where I had seen quite a bit of truth in whatever. Pick a movie, man. Shit, they live. And it doesn't even have to be something like that. I mean, you can find the truth of this reality in this realm and shit like, I mean, really anything, if you're open and discerning enough, I guess.
Yeah, it still doesn't seem like very productive time spent.
Well, Michelle and I go over a lot of like, what do you want to watch? Oh, I don't, because most of the crap is on there I don't want to watch. And so I'll pick out something like old school that I've seen and know is good and entertaining and something I would want to watch again. And she just usually doesn't get that. Like, why do you want to see this again? I'm like, well, because when I saw it the first time, I got something out of it. And so maybe this time I'll get something different out of it. And that being said, there's so much content now. I mean, think about when we were kids and there were 3 channels and you went to the theater to see movies. If you were, in a big town and had access to movies, I guess it's conceivable you could go on a daily basis. But where I grew up, being like 40 minutes from a city that had a decent theater, or, an hour or whatever, you saw movies probably once a week, maybe a couple times on the weekend if your aunt and them were taking you or whatever. So there wasn't the overexposure to those 19 stories to the point that, like, literally when we started watching freaking Peacemaker, which I enjoyed the first season of, thoroughly enjoyed it, talked about it, wanted you guys to enjoy it because it was just kind of, something to watch and enjoy and not really be too wrapped up in the bullshit. When they showed the freaking recap before the first episode of this new season, about 5 minutes into the recap, I looked at Michelle and I'm like, do you remember any of this? She's like, not a fucking minute of it. I'm like, right, this is the inundation of content. There's so much of it that you can watch a whole season of something and not remember it the next fucking minute, let alone the next day. And a lot of the times what I'll do is sit there and aggravate her, pointing out like, oh, did you see that? Whatever, 33 in the background, or, that fucking...
Analyzing it. Yeah.
If I'm not doing that, then usually the theta wave puts me to sleep. And so then I'll wake up 30, 45 minutes later going, wait, well, who is this? She's like, you've been sleeping all this day? Because the way we sit in the living room, she usually doesn't know I'm sleeping until I go, hey, what's going on? Right, Daryl. I used to do the same thing. Well, that's what I was just saying there. He said in chat, I used to rent a movie and go home and start watching it. In about 20 minutes, finally realized I'd seen it before, but I fell asleep and then I fell asleep again. Right? Exactly. I can't remember. There was some movie that I had to watch probably 6 times before I made it past the first 20 minutes, not too many years ago. Damn it, what was that? I can't remember, but I tried over and over and over.
There's been a few movies like that lately. Movies I thought that I want to watch. I want to see this movie, but apparently I don't. I keep falling asleep during it.
But even in that era of things, in the blockbuster era, I see you guys remembering and missing there in chat. That was still almost I don't know. I guess my thing has always been, if I've chosen to watch this by choice, then that makes it different than me being programmed to. Like, that's why I get in the car and put in a CD immediately and not listen to the fucking radio or even XML, SMX, whatever the fuck that shit we have, Sirius XM. It drives me nuts to be programmed to. If I want to hear that song, that's fine. I know where it's at in my CD collection or in my phone memory or wherever, and I'll hear it. But never have I enjoyed being programmed to on TV, on any of it. I want to choose and let me pick my mind control, damn it.
Let me pick my mind control. I like that, Walter. Do.
Right? Leland?
Yeah, it's like in my DNA, movies. My mom.
Me too, dude. That's part of it for me too. In fact, I'll see a certain like movie or image or whatever poster, and it'll just take me right back to her going, "Hey, let's go." Because the thing was, I mean, I did grow up a little on the force side of things. So for us, the adventure was putting some Kool-Aid in a freaking cooler and head out to the drive-in, and we would go watch, I'm old, so I saw Jaws at the drive-in. I saw Close Encounters at the drive-in. I saw The Exorcist.
I saw RoboCop at the drive-in.
What? That's what's up. That's great. That's great. But that was like part of the thing was her waking me up at 1 o'clock in the morning to go watch Dracula or some other crazy, monstery, scary movie. And sometimes it would be something like Arsenic and Old Lace, or it would be just some crazy, funny, off the wall movie. Lots of Jerry Lewis movies I got woken up to see. Lots of Elvis movies I got woken up to see. Because it was just part of the thing. The vibe is sharing it together, kind of thing, and the laughter and the memory of it all. Oh, that's what's up. Mike D just got back from the fair with him and his sons. That's what's up, brother. I miss that a lot. My son is, oh Lord, almost 30. Good Lord, I'm old. And we haven't been to a fair together in quite a few years. We went to a couple of little carnivals with the grandkids, but it's not quite the same as the big fair. Because I think the last time I rode on something with him at a fair when he was probably, pre-teen, if not in his teens, I got so dizzy on something real simple, not even a get you dizzy ride. It was something like a log ride or something basic, and we got off and I couldn't hardly stand up. It was probably the early days of my Meniere's disease. I didn't know I had till after the wreck in 2012, 2010, or whenever the hell all that happened. But yeah, definitely the fair was another big family event that we planned for and went to, and brings back awesome memories of mine watching the tapping machine, full tapping, and then getting a box to take home.
man.
Fuck
Fresh
yeah.
saltwater taffy.
Right?
We used to get it from the not the fair. Well, it was kind of like a fair, but it was a shit. What do they call them? I was just at one. Horses and blah 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 blah.
Like a rodeo.
Rodeo. Yeah, we'd go to the Palatine in Southern Illinois. The rodeo they had every year. And Elmida's house.
I went to a few rodeos, like in my. Well, let me think. My dad and my stepmom got together when I was 8. So probably from age 8 till about age 12, I went to quite a number of rodeos here in Louisiana because my stepbrother actually rode broncos and bulls and had a room covered with ribbons and trophies and belt buckles.
So he was insane.
Like he was nuts. But he was good at it. Like he was really insane and good at it.
That's how
Him and
my
his
cousin
buddy,
was.
damn it, what was his name? His buddy Jeff. They would ride, go take off, and then we'd go watch them do that crazy shit. You know, like, hey, you're fucking nuts. And he'd always be like, man, I'll get you on there. You ready? I'll get you on there. I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good. I got all my body parts where I like them to be. Right, Daryl's there with me. I puke on the simple stuff now. Yeah, that would be me, man. Put me on a merry-go-round and I'm hurling.
I used to love roller coasters.
Yeah.
I used to love
Oh,
them.
I loved them. Loved them. Then I watched too many bad videos on YouTube.
I remember seeing the maintenance guy, the long-haired, like 18-year-old, and I was being, judgmental or whatever, or reading a book by its cover, but I was like, wait, that's who's coming to fix it? This person I'm like a little bit older than? No.
Yeah.
I'm not getting on that. I'm not getting on any rides ever again.
I think when my, what's the word? Disillusionment with the fair began was one year they had this display, if you will, and it was like the barkers up there going, come on up and see the lady, the head snake lady or whatever. And if you can figure it out, we'll give you like whatever, $1,000. If you can show us how this is fake. So I paid my little whatever dollar probably and walked into the little tent and within half a second knew exactly the setup. That this chick's sitting on a little table under a table with her head through it and there's mirrors all around and a curled up fake dead snake body around it. And where's my $1,000, Well, that's not, we really blah, 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 blah. Like, you lying motherfucker. That's the only reason I came in here was you said if I could figure this out, I was going to get money for it. Now, I just explained exactly how you're doing it, but you're not going to do shit. Okay, that's cool. Whatever. That began my disillusionment.
Mm-hmm. Like, oh, so you just said that to get me to come in here.
Okay. I just read Daryl again in chat. He's ready. I'm just going to say that. Daryl is ready to go feed the dogs. Be careful, sir. Be careful, please. Heading back to the dogs. And hey, I don't know. I sent you a text a while back about hopping on here with us one Friday night. So for sure, the next time we do this was totally unplanned, like last minute. This wasn't one we planned on having this evening, but when you want to come hang out with us, man, we definitely miss talking to you. Love to catch up with you. Share some of the love with you.
Yeah, this is definitely not what we had planned.
Yeah. Right. Melissa's all about the coasters too. I got to ride the what's the one at Astro World? It was the last wooden coaster. The Texas Cyclone. I rode that about probably 15 or 20 times back in the day. We would go to Six Flags over Texas, probably, or Astro World, or whatever you want to call it. We'd go there probably at least once a summer over a few different years when Dad would always have jobs that were, having us in a park near Astro World, whatever part of Texas we would be in. Usually Houston, but sometimes we'd be in Orange and drive over there and stuff. Or wherever. Not Gulf Breeze. Not Port Town, Port Arthur. What's the other place? Everybody go Galveston. Sometimes we'd be in Galveston and drive to Houston to go to Astro World just because we all loved it. Remember the magic shop at Astro World? Or did y'all go to Astro World from y'all's part of the world? I don't know.
No, I've never even heard of Astro World.
Astro World is where the Astrodome is. That was the biggest indoor stadium, blah, blah, blah. Like, if you ever saw the Bad News Bears and Breaking Training,
probably
growing up,
yeah,
with the team getting, like, when they were starting to be teenagers and really cuss and drink and cut up, and they went to the big stadium that was covered in a dome, that was the Astrodome. They talked about it quite a bit in the movie, how big it is and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, it was definitely quite a park. And the Texas Cyclone was like, well, here, I'll show you how I can show it to you.
Yeah. Some of those professional stadiums are, if you've never been to one, it is quite breathtaking. Or like one of the, what's even more breathtaking, you go to one of the big racetracks. That's like 2 miles, one lap.
Oh yeah, right.
It's crazy. There's like 250,000 seats there, and they fill them.
Man, that's taking me back just seeing it. Oh, that's a terrible picture I chose. Sorry.
So teachers are having to spend their money for Kleenex and this and that and all this stuff for their students.
It's kind of been going on though, actually, or it has here in Louisiana.
But I'm saying it's been going on forever. But to entertain ourselves, we'll spend billions of dollars on just the place for them to play, but not for our children. That's crazy.
See, that is a wooden coaster. If you guys are seeing my picture, I don't know if it's big enough or not, but it is an all wood coaster, which at that time, late 80s, probably when I was last time I went, it was the last, not just one of, but it was the last one. Now they may have built one since then, but I'm pretty sure
there's one in Great America called the Bald Eagle.
They have one,
the American Eagle. But yeah, it's got the biggest drop for a wooden roller coaster. And it's, as far as I know, it was still there the last time I was up there, but that was probably like over a decade ago. I just drove by and saw it. It's like the one thing you see as you're driving down the highway. 294, I believe, going up north towards Wisconsin. Yeah, I loved Bugs Bunny Land, dude. When I got old enough to not go to Bugs Bunny Land, it sucked. I
knew that existed, but I never got to go.
Dude, it was so much fun in Bugs Bunny Land. That was one of the coolest fun houses.
Had a few, like they had Warner Brothers characters loose at Astro World when I took Blaine. I was dating, what was her fucking name? Blaine was my stepson at the time. I mean, he still is, but me and his mom haven't been married in quite a few years. Oh, man. I don't even remember what year it was. Probably late 80s, early 90s. Had to be early 90s. Quint was born in 96, so. But yeah, we went and they had some Warner Brothers character tie-in going on there, but it wasn't that place you're talking about. I know the place you're talking about. Where was it where they had the freaking Roger Rabbit world stuff? You know what I'm saying? They had all the Roger Rabbit rides. And the building had him running through the wall and all that kind of shit.
Not sure.
Oh, cool. Y'all got one there too now? Or have one or still have one?
We got the Screaming Eagle. We've had the Screaming Eagle forever. It held a Guinness record at one point when it opened. Yeah, I think there's 2. We used to have 3 wooden roller coasters.
Cool. It looks vicious. Very vicious.
Yeah, that's the boss, and it kind of goes in and out through the landscape and stuff. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that looked pretty nice. Where did I put it? Yeah, okay.
Well, they might have taken down the American Eagle, or I don't know. Is that it? They still have that carousel. Like when you first walk in, there's a huge double-decker carousel. Wait, no,
Wow. We had a local Christmas land in central Mississippi right outside of Jackson, Mississippi growing up, but I know that's not the one you're talking about, Melissa. That's crazy. Y'all had one too?
Yeah.
It was basically like what you would see a traveling fair that like carnival, whatever, that would set up kind of that size of rides, nothing major or big, just, more kid oriented thing. And I was a kid, but even by that point, I was nuts about stuff. Once I started doing the scary stuff, I was all about it. I can still remember the first year at the fair, I got in the little, what was it, the Super Loop. That broke my scary ride cherry. Scary ride cherry. Did you write that down? Cherry.
Oh, it's closing. Is that what it said?
Maybe. I think that's
it's not closing.
The Six Flags still plans on closing at least one, I think. They've got, I think, several sales maybe and some closures coming their way.
Closing multiple rides. I know that one's down here in Illinois. The one I'm thinking of is way up here. The Demon. I've been on that ride so many times. I think we did it 9 times in a row. It was, most of the times there were so many people there that it would be like an hour to hour and a half wait for like almost any ride. But once a year, they'd have the Ironworker Picnic. So where it was only people that were iron workers, they like rent out Six Flags for the day. And dude, you just got to jump on a ride, and then if you wanted to, you could jump right back on it pretty much because there was not that many people in the park at all. It was so cool. Okay, I want to see if I think it's called the American Eagle. Yeah, there it is. Wooden racing roller coaster, blah, 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 Gurney, Illinois. It was the first wooden roller coaster designed by this guy in Switzerland. Okay. While most of the records have since been broken, had the longest drop, the fastest speeds among wooden roller coasters when it debuted, and is still recognized as the top racing coaster in the U.S. Yeah, that one. That was the first one I went on before I did it because it doesn't have any loop-de-loops at all. It does like a big drop, and then it has a couple more of those, but there's a bunch of them that go around in a circle like this, like you're going around a whirlpool almost.
The old corkscrew?
Yeah, but it's just really, really jarring on your body. It was not a smooth ride at all.
Yeah, they had a couple of rough turns on that fucking Texas cyclone. I can remember hitting them. when you're against the side of the car.
Whoa, yeah.
But it had hellacious airtime. Oh my God, the airtime on that thing. Like, I think that was one of the things it was known for. Let me go see if that's right, or I'm not just imagining that. Hold on.
$127 tall lift. Yeah, you go
Let's
up
see.
there.
The Texas Cyclone didn't hold a singular world record. It was considered the tallest and the fastest wooden coaster upon opening in 1976. It was modeled after the Coney Island Cyclone, but was taller and faster. Blah, blah, blah. It provided intense, significant airtime designed by William Cobb. Closed permanently in 2005. They kept threatening to reopen it over the last 5 or 8 years, and the one we had here in New Orleans, whatever it was called, Jazz Land, Six Flags, there, that's now defunct. People bought it and we're going to redo it. I don't know whatever happened with that. Oh, there's lots of videos of people exploring it when it's closed out there.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool watching that.
Neener.
Oh, that's cool. They got a video here. I wish we could watch it.
Neener.
Well, I guess we could watch it, huh? What are they going to do? Some dude on a roller coaster. Let's see if it's a good video. Lord, it's taking forever. Hell, we're like a minute in and the thing still hasn't moved here. Okay, there it goes. It's going. Yeah, it's not a great video. Wow, that's crazy. That definitely taking me back. Anyway, it's not a quality video to see it. Hey, buddy, you finally came up here and see me? Come see me? Or are you just coming up here to start trouble? You being good?
Mr. Kitty.
See if I can get him on here while he's up here. I haven't had any screen time. I can't get back to the call. He won't let me. He's standing on it. Okay, you're going through. He moved through. That's what I figured. He was just passing through.
Mm-hmm.
I tried.
Just stopping by to say hi.
Yeah. What you doing, buddy? What are you after over there? What is in that area? Because he's sniffing in a little area like he sees something. Did Daddy leave a treat over there or something? You know, I sometimes bring a little handful to give him one at a time, and then I'll set them down and leave them somewhere and forget them. Nope. I don't know where he's at. What you after, turkey boy? You leaving? Oh, you're going to put your booty over my cup? Thank you. Thank you. What you after? Is anything you get your hands on? Huh? You're going to move that. Yeah, keep seeing.
Funnest car ride I've been on. Someone saying a Beamer on the Autobahn. That'd be fun. Brian. Mine was a 1975 Chevelle Malibu. 350 Chevy bored out to be like a 382 or something like that. It was just overpower Edelbrock everything, and we'd go get special racing fuel because he'd have to detune it to drive it around on
To
regular
go
gas.
around in town, right?
Yeah, but then he'd tune it up and we'd go get some racing gas. And it had the harness and all that stuff. He'd put a $10 bill up there on the dashboard, tape it up there, be like, if you can grab it while we're going forward, you can have it. And I was like 10 years old.
That's what's up.
Dude, that was so much fun. That thing would scream.
What would be an old 70s car that would have had suicide doors and had a nice engine in it?
Suicide doors.
Yeah, I know there weren't many out there. Would have been like a.
Let me see.
My uncle and them, they had one that was his show off, throw around, you know, haul ass down the back roads and shit. I'm trying to remember though what it was called.
Is it a 4-door?
Yeah, yeah. The back doors with the suicide door.
Let's see.
It hauled ass. It was scary.
Okay. Ford Thunderbird.
That might be it. I was thinking Thunderbird, then I was like Torino, then I thought, no, I think it was a Thunderbird. That might be it. I'm trying to look it up right now.
Yeah, that was the last mass-produced model with independently opening suicide doors. Wrap in production in 1971 until 1998. Saturn had a
that's
rear
it. As
hinge
soon as I
coupe.
looked at it, I saw it. Yeah, that would have been it. That blue one. Yep, that's the one he had.
Pretty car.
Of course, now it may not have been all that, you know, in reality, but I was young and it had cool doors and he would haul ass in it. So for me, it was like super duper car, you know, like something fucking James Bond would drive around in or whatever.
Wow. After Charlie Kirk's assassination, teachers and professors nationwide fired or disciplined over social media posts. Jeez, what is wrong with you? Do you not get this? Sorry, I don't want to get back onto this. It's just ridiculous. You're an educator. You're on social media, and you're going to be promoting and happy and joyful about another person's death. This wasn't Osama bin Laden, somebody, you know, regardless of what actually happened that day. We were all told the story that it was Osama bin Laden. I understood when there was people cheering after they, you know, caught him, all that stuff, right? I get that. This, I don't understand. I don't understand how you could cheer the cold-blooded murdering of this man in front of his family like that. I don't get it. You're sick in the head. And you're an educator of the children. That's fucked up. You shouldn't be.
But my dopamine, I gotta get it.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, look at this. Will piss a bunch of people off. Watch me do this. Yeah, you're supposed to be promoting, you know, the coming together. You're like, where you're supposed to be able to hash things out and talk it out and learn is at these places of education. That's where we're supposed to have civil discourse. You're acting like you're on the playground and you're one of the children. You should not be teaching. You should be fired. Have fun finding a job out there right now. All right, rant over. Sorry about that. Ooh, My Cousin Vinny. Great one. Constance is going to watch My Cousin Vinny tonight. Haven't seen My Cousin Vinny in a minute. I think about a year. I usually watch that one about once a year. I'll see it somewhere and be like, yeah, it's time to watch it again. Find your way back. How you doing over there, Josh? Tired at all?
All right. I slept in this morning.
I got me a good nap in today. 3-hour nap,
Good.
more like a sleep. Yeah.
Damn.
It was good. Oh. Should have mowed and edged and all that stuff today, but I'll do that in the morning tomorrow. It was like 8 o'clock, and I heard the neighbor had the guy already over mowing. Like, I don't want to go out there and the same time. I did in the afternoon. Then the afternoon came around after my nap, and I was like, I don't even feel like doing this now.
I'll do it.
Yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. It'll be all right. Oh. Gotta clean the bong. Yeah, I'm sorry, Constance. That sucks. I just don't get it. But when you have the media telling you that this guy is supporting Hitler and helping Hitler gain control again, you're going to have wackos out there that take action when they can.
It's like definitely one of the ingredients.
Mm-hmm.
It's sort of like trying to bake a cake accidentally. Throw all the ingredients in there, and eventually, when the conditions are just right, you're going to bake that cake you want. And I think that's sort of how they took the MK Ultra programs. Like, oh, look, if we do all this shit to a person, it'll fuck them up really good. What if we take a little bit of this and give it to everybody, and a little bit of this and give it to everybody, and a little bit of this and give it to everybody, and let's see what happens. I bet you it's going to fuck somebody up. And it does.
It works. It's just crazy. It's crazy.
Brian says maybe they've been daisy chained? Question mark? I don't know. Sounds like something I'd do after one too many zip lines. Because, you know, I'm a freak on cocaine.
You know, the hell of a drug. I do cocaine. I'm Dr. Roxo.
Cake, baby.
I do cocaine. I haven't watched that in a while.
I actually just started watching the Doomstar. Sorry, I just read Connie's comment. But yeah, I just started watching the Doomstar thing because I missed that somehow in the mix and stuff, the final movie they made. But yeah, it's on one of the streamers right now. The show's somewhere. I watch at it every now and again when I'm bored. I'll throw it on. Like wherever I'm at, I'll just start from there and go. It's not like I have to go, oh, what's going on? I pretty much know that story. It's just so fucking great. Us too, Draconian. Us too.
That was my question. I was typing out in chat. Like, is it because our show is just so fucking disjointed and all over the place? And you come in, you're like, dude, I'm fucking lost? Or just like in general? Either way, I can relate to both. I was just kind of curious as to which.
Yeah, we get it. We're from the island of misfit toys. We can't help it.
I'd play a song, but y'all can't hear it. So what's the point?
And they'd probably shut us down anyway. It's been running a lot smoother. Knock on, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Since we quit playing music and stuff. Internet hasn't really been as choppy in the mornings.
Yeah, go figure.
You feel lost. How well do you know where you are? That could be the issue.
You tried a compass.
Here's a map right here.
There's a compass right there.
I got a compass. OTA Otham. Okay, let's check this out. I'm getting Otham Manor. Village and civil parish in the Maidstone district of Kent, England. I don't think that's the Otham you're talking about. Otham Parish Council, unless it is.
Thanks for that, Zach. It's not unless it is.
Yeah. Kent, England, genealogy, Otham Parish Community. Thanks, Google. OTHAM. Let me capitalize it all.
Is it maybe Othram with an R in there?
Othram Labs.
Yeah, I'm seeing all kind of weirdness around that name, but it corrected me to that. So
They're
like,
testing
okay.
forensic DNA evidence.
There we go. She said, yeah, that's it.
We aim to revolutionize how forensic cases are solved, justice is served, and families are mended.
Would they buy the back catalog from 23andMe?
They're identifying previously unidentified remains at a rate of more than 1 every 2 days, working with law enforcement. world's only laboratory purpose-built to combine genome sequencing with advanced human identification applications. That was September 2021. How genetic genealogy is solving the unsolvable. Whoa. Blossom. Yeah, the Skynet, whatchamacallit. I'll never fit in. I am not just a nitwit. I'm much more than a misfit.
Yeah, I played the song, but nobody could hear it. I had to dig it out of the archives.
I'll never fit in.
Once
I
upon
haven't
a
watched
time,
Rudolph in a minute.
And we were a couple of misfits from the island of misfit toys. It'd make a lot of sense now because there's three of us, but still got the song.
Now we're just three little birds. By my doorstep,
Right.
singing sweet songs. A melody pure and true. Sing, this is my message to you. Oh. Yeah, it's a brave new world. Working with chicks with beards and I don't know, man. I'm ready to go off into the
Definitely
woods.
Brave New World with a little 1984 thrown in for good measure.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I'm ready to run off into the woods. But now at least the pendulum's starting to swing back the other way and people are starting to at least...
Is that breaking up for you too, or is it just me?
Okay. Yeah, he is.
You're breaking up, Zach. I don't know what's going on. And we lost you.
Were you out there trying to smoke a cigarette or something? Just wandering around?
Probably talking to yourself. Probably talking to yourself.
Around.
Yeah.
Your lust is so bad you can't even sit still at home.
I'm wandering.
Yeah, I've been around and around and around and around.
Song that was in my head too. Well, I'm the type of guy who likes to roam around.
I'm never in one place. I roam from town to town. Is that George Thorogood?
Do you believe that's
I'm
correct?
a wanderer. Yeah, wanderer. Yeah. One bourbon, one scotch, and one beer. I remember the night we tried to do that. We were like 17 years old. Went over to Grandma Ann's house. We were drinking bourbon and Mountain Dew, Jim Beam and Mountain Dew. And we had a couple beers, and we were like feeling frosty. So he's like, hey, Grandma Ann's got scotch at her house. This is his great grandma. We used to go and watch Jeopardy with her every day after school, senior year. It was awesome. So we'd go over to her house, and he gets the scotch, and we'd pour out shots, and oh my God, it was so nasty. He ended up spitting out. She ended up waking up and cooking us grilled cheese sandwiches.
Yeah, I still remember the first time my cousin pulled out some scotch on the roof of their house in Shreveport. And like, yeah, this will get us messed up. I'm like, okay, I'll try some of that. I took one sip and I thought he pranked me and put perfume in the fucking bottle. I really did. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Mm.
But George Thorogood may have covered that song, but it's a bit older than him. I'm almost sure of it. Dion. Yeah, that's the era I'm remembering it from. The 60s, not George Thorogood's era. But I don't
Yeah,
doubt
it
that he
was
did
older. It was older than George Thorogood.
because he does, he
They call me
covers
the
a lot of
window guy.
old school. How do you spell his name?
All these young kids, dude, I'm just destroying their musical knowledge because they keep on, you know how all these people are redoing older songs? Sound of Silence.
Right.
And they're like, dude, this song is so awesome. This is the best band ever. Listen to the lyrics. Just listen to the lyrics. It's like, this is a Simon and Garfunkel song, right? Who?
There was one?
Yeah. There
Right.
was one? Yeah. There's been a few of them out now. Like, yeah, that's somebody else's song. It's not a bad cover. I'll give you that, but it's a cover. Behind Blue Eyes. Somebody just redid Behind Blue Eyes, I guess. I'm not sure who it is. Dude, it's so awesome. Listen to the words. Yeah, it's a Who song. About growing up in those secret society families. Thanks, you just ruined that one for me too.
Right.
I don't see how a little bit more knowledge is ruining it for you. You can still enjoy it. It's just you don't hold that person with as much praise and esteem as you did now. You realize they're just covering a song. They didn't write it. It touched you emotionally and you thought you had a connection with this person. Well, that person felt the same way about Simon and Garfunkel writing that song, and they wanted to share that with you. Well, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of knowledge and learning. No, not tonight. Oh,
Yeah, I reckon we probably call it.
We definitely can.
Probably wander into work tomorrow morning for a little bit.
lucky.
Oh yeah, that's a way to put it. That's if I remember.
Oh, wow.
I'll wake up about 10 o'clock, like, wait a minute, wasn't there something I was supposed to do? Oh, that's right. I was going to go to work.
But then I got high. But then I got high. But then I got high. Do, 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 do.
Now that you mention it, that might have something to do with it too.
Hey, buddy. Hey,
He was
buddy.
going to
What's up,
put on
buddy?
his socks, but then he got high.
What's up, buddy?
Gonna go out and start the car, but then he got high. They're all looking around at work, and they don't know why. Hey, hey.
Work. I don't know why.
Love you, Bright.
I kind of like the idea of going. Like we haven't been live at this time in many years.
I know, right? If we
now.
do a show, yeah, we're definitely done by now. Bunch of old folk.
Oh, y'all are picking on. Y'all are pick. Y'all are funny.
Yeah, not tonight.
I feel you. Our first time back too. That's awesome. See, the bell notification works for that area of the realm. Why
Just
can't
what I
it
was
work for everybody?
It's a great reminder. Make sure you guys have that bell notification on. Any good red-blooded American man does.
We'll say this: out of all,
How's your new bunny, Josh?
Nope.
Sorry, Zach. We both started to go in at the same
you're
time
good.
there.
You asked how she was?
Yes. How's the new bun?
She's still a little skittish. She's still getting adjusted. I don't think she likes being down on the ground, out there where everything happens. People are
All
always
that
walking
stuff
by.
is going
dogs.
on, right?
Yeah, she's still, I think, getting used to the flow of the house, so she's a little skittish.
She'll come around.
But you put her on the bed, and she's a real sweet bun.
Good to go. Well, there you go.
What are you doing, Jennifer? Being goof? Huh? Or is that Yango zooming around?
You know, I've been thinking about it since at work. I've been working with a lot of young black men, you know, and it's been a while since I've worked with black people for real up north in Indiana. You get near Chicagoland, you know, I have worked with them, but then when I moved out to the country, there's like no black people out there really. Here or there was
negative numbers?
Huh?
Were they running negative numbers?
No, it wasn't that bad. It was like less racist out there. There was quite a few white families that were raising black children, you know, but there wasn't so much black families out there in the country, not nearly as much. The next county over in the country, there was like a little small town that was mostly black people, like a country town. But yeah, out there in Stark County, it was mostly farmers. They said there's like 12 or 13,000 people throughout the whole county. It's a nice sized county. Yeah, there's more deer than people, probably. My YouTube's, it didn't freeze. For some reason, it got paused. Hey, Lenny got high. But yeah, these, I mean, real quick, you know, being a white male, older white male hasn't been easy lately, you know, as far as like social media and all that stuff. But dude, just think about the good, because every young black man that I've worked with speaks articulately, is intelligent. I mean, these are good men taking care of their families. Some of them already have children and stuff. Just think of the stereotypical shit they got to put up with. They're not gangbangers or nothing like that, you know, but I'm sure they get thrown in. Yeah. Good dudes. Really good dudes. Don't hear a lick of racism out of them at all. It's not like up north. Even the guys that I worked with that I consider friends would always have racist jokes. You know, we'd swap them back and forth. But down here, it's not like that. Like, we just don't even talk about it. It's not even brought up. It's not even mentioned that we're different, you know, in any way at all. But yeah, these young men give me hope for the future. I told one of them that the other day. I think it was Wednesday. I'm like, Quan, man, you give me hope for the future. Young people like you, with your head on your shoulders and, taking care of your business and all that stuff. It's just like, there's so many people from your generation that just don't. They just don't. No matter what skin color they have, that generation is just, they've been pampered their whole lives. They've been given trophies their whole life just for participating. They turn No Child Left Behind into we're going to make every child fucking retarded. So you can all be equal that way. But no, the future isn't as doom and gloom as they want to portray it, folks. I know there's a lot of children out there that can't do a lot of basic things, but there's a lot of them out there that are pretty sharp. There are. So don't judge books by their cover. Just because they're young and dumb doesn't mean they're as ignorant as the internet likes to portray them to be. And that's my 2 cents on that.
Very nice. Thank you for sharing that. It definitely needs to be heard more with all the craziness around us right now. Lower.
Yeah, we're not all as divided as they want us to be and to appear.
We might be. Because I'm of the opinion that they designed book covers with a blurb of what to expect inside that book. I think when you're looking at books, the best way to judge a book is by its cover. How else would you judge a book if not by its cover?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Oh yeah, head on a swivel, always.
Question is, am I being literal or hyperbolic?
Conserve your judgment until after your first.
Talking about books are being racist.
But yeah, it's not as doom and gloom. You young people who want a good job, line workers, they're having trouble finding people to do it. You got to have a CDL. And at least in this state, you can't just go get a CDL now. You can't just go take the test and get a CDL like it used to be. You have to go to a school, and it's like $3,000. And that's not easy for young people to just come up with $3,000. They don't take payments, and I get they can go to the bank and take out a loan and all that kind of good stuff. But yeah, really good money. Dangerous. 7,200 volts running through those wires. You don't make mistakes. You take your time and you do it right the first time because you don't get a second time if you do it wrong.
Right. You don't make mistakes, plural.
That's not an option. I mean, you can make a mistake and still live. This one guy cut off power to like 3,000 homes. Making a mistake. They fired the whole crew. One guy was there for 35 years. Was sitting in his truck, not even out there while they were doing it. Fired. All 5 guys. Must have been somebody important's power that got cut off. That's the only thing I could think of. I'm not sure how long it stays down. Huh?
I heard they all pooled their money and started a burger chain. All 5 guys.
Which is apparently the most unhealthy burger you can eat out there right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Grease?
I can't remember what it was about it, but I was kind of shocked because it's pretty damn tasty.
Well, who's saying it's
They're not
unhealthy
using the
though?
same
I'll go see.
Because they tell me butter's unhealthy and I should eat plastic instead. Because of the, what is it, the cholesterol? Oh, you mean that stuff my brain is made out of? You mean that cholesterol? So, yeah, I don't know. When they tell me something's unhealthy.
All right. This is from Food and Wine, saying it. And also eat this, not that, which is actually a pretty good. I used to have a few of their books when I was trying to lose weight, when I was pushing 320 fucking pounds. And I did have a few of their books I literally carried with me out and about. So if we stopped to eat, I could eat this and not that. And it actually helped me lose quite a bit of weight. So I kind of go with their thing. Why? Okay. Okay, yeah, fast food is unhealthy. Survey of top American fast food chains. Based on the data, the unhealthiest burger in America is the cheeseburger sold at Five Guys, boasting 73% more saturated fat than any other fast food cheeseburger analyzed. The fries were also the least nutritious when compared to other brands.
They're saying Five Guys boasts that it has 73% more?
No, not. I'm just saying that's just what they said in this article.
So nobody's truly boasting.
Nobody's boasting. No. They actually doubled McDonald's sodium scores and what else? Something else I just saw. Unhealthiest chicken is Popeyes. I knew that already because it's fucking nothing but grease. Unhealthiest vanilla shake comes from Fat Burger. Well, it's called Fat Burger, so.
What a burger.
If I say
it's a different story saying that their unhealthiness score of 50 means they're carrying 73% more saturated fat. Same thing I just read on other site.
I saw it on their billboard.
The McDonald's McChicken sandwich is the least unhealthy. Wait.
Yeah, I'm calling bullshit.
Wait.
Well, nope, that's a great way to word it.
I know, I'm trying to read that again and go, what?
You got to do the double negative.
The least unhealthy.
Yeah.
Can't call it healthy.
Can't call it healthy, but it is the least unhealthy though. It'll only kill you like some. You'll only be sort of dead. Anyway, all right, that's enough. That's enough plugging for people who ain't giving me a fucking check.
For a free Dave's double with cheese fries.
Cheese fries.
It's also in green. That is correct. Anywhere. Well,
I didn't watch that movie till, geez, it was late 30s when I saw that for the first time.
Which one? I missed it.
Soylent Green.
Oh. That was probably one Mom woke me up for. I know, seriously, she would have
good flick.
That would have been one she would have woke me up for. I can remember watching it many times on black and white.
The idea, I mean, it was so much deeper than most people actually took it. Like the whole fact that this old man, had never seen a pond or a tree, even a field of grass. Like when he saw all these things at the end of the movie, right before they assisted suicided him to turn him into food, right? He's seeing these images of nature for the first time in his life, and he's just bawling his eyes out. Now, it's not the fact that he's never been out to the woods or this or that. I get that. I know there's people who live in big cities that never leave those cities, rarely. And if they do, it's not to go out in the woods, it's to go to another big city or something like that. I get it. But to have never seen nature, never seen a picture of nature, I don't think people really fathomed how significant of a part in that movie that was. Like just seeing some pictures of nature bring you to tears. And we're supposed to already be living through that. Was that supposed to be 2015? 2025?
I think so.
Something like that. Oh, man. Good movie. Soylent Green is people.
I was muted. 2022 is the year it took place in, believe it or not.
Oh, nice, Constance. To me, they were convincing the old man that was heaven, where they were sending him. Wow. Huh. I like it. Yeah, it's different in every state, Valley. Here in South Carolina now, there's a law. The guy was even saying how stupid it was, that it has to be some politician's friend greasing the wheels that owns these schools. Because there's one not far from here. It's like 10 miles up the road or something like that, where you can go and get trained. But yeah, in order to get a CDL in the state of, if you live in the state of South Carolina, you have to have a certificate from one of these schools. Kind of like they did with the doctors back in the day. If you wanted to be an accredited doctor, and have MD after your name and the DR in front of it, then you got to go to one of these schools. Yeah, it's BS.
I mean, I wouldn't want Will Hunting doing brain surgery, but whatever. All right, then let's call it.
Happy that.
All righty. Thank you all yet again. We love y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out.
Yeah, you guys have a great weekend.
Hopefully next time you see that. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, don't be surprised if we end up going live as I test out settings and trying to figure out what the hell's going on with
over the weekend. There you go. Let me know if you need me to hop in to kind of give you another whatever to bop on, because Michelle's going tomorrow, but I'm going to stay home. I'm kind of resting up after the last couple of days. I don't think I need to go run the roads to garage sales at 6 in the morning, so I'm going to pass and let her go. Bob should be around. Probably not that early, but, relatively early. I'll be in bed probably within the next hour, probably. Eat something light and head to bed. I might even drink a smoothie and not even worry about eating. I don't know yet. Anyway, thank y'all. The next time you see that notification bell pop on this time of night for Friday, hopefully it'll be a little more planned out and less skin of our teeth for the moment. But I'm glad y'all did show up when you saw it popping off. Thank y'all so much. We'll definitely see y'all Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. One of those or all of those would be awesome.
Never know. All right, guys. Imagine outro music, because y'all can't hear it through my shit. So
It's there.
We love you guys. Have a great weekend. And we will see you when we see you. Toodles.
Okay.